Good evening. Today, we will be covering the post-market update dated the 23rd of November, 2023. The Indian benchmark indices ended on a flat note after yet another volatile session on November 23rd, with the 30-pack Sensex finishing at 66,017.81, down 5.43 points, or 0.01%, and the broad-based Nifty falling 9.80 points, or 0.05%. to 19,802. Hero MotoCorp, Bajaj Auto, BPCL, ICA Motors, and IndusInd Bank were among the top Nifty gainers, while losers were CIPLA, Ultratech Cement, LTI Mindtree, SBI Life Insurance, and Larsen & Toubro. Talking about the corporate segment, we have the CIPLA stock was trading almost 7% lower on November 23 after CNBC TV18 reported details of the warning letter issued to the firm's Madhya Pradesh unit by the United States Food and Drug Administration. In an exchange filing on November 18, the pharma company said it received a warning letter from the US FDA for routine good manufacturing practices inspection at its Pithampur facility between February 6 and 7, 2023. Shares of Sterling and Wilson Renewable were locked at 5% for second consecutive day on November 23, after CNBC TV18 reported that a Sterling and Wilson JV won a $2.2 billion order from the Nigerian government. The stock was locked at 330.5 rupees in BSE. In the past 2 days, Sterling and Wilson shares have rallied over 10%. Sun Africa LLC, a joint venture of Sterling and Wilson Renewable, will develop 961 MWp of solar PV generation infrastructure and 455 megawatt-hours of battery energy for Nigeria. CNBC TV18 reported that Sterling and Wilson would get $1.5 to $2 billion from the $2.2 billion order. Shares of TVS Motor Company Limited gained over 1.5% to 1,765 rupees to hit a new 52-week high on November 23, extending a rally for the third day in a row, after the company announced its entry into Vietnam jointly with Min Long Motors, its distribution partner. The 2- and 3-wheeler automobile major said that it would offer a range of scooters and underbone motorcycles across multiple price points. The foray gained significance as its second major global entry in 2 weeks. Last week, TVS announced its entry into Europe starting with France. Shares of MUKTA Arts were locked in the 5% upper circuit in the opening trade on November 23, after MUKTA A2 Multiplex WLL, a subsidiary company in Bahrain, entered into an agreement with Saudi Arabia-based Ulotime Investment Company to establish and operate cinemas across the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. There were pending buy orders of 9,424 shares, with no sellers available. The key focal points for expansion in Saudi Arabia lie in the Tier 2 and 3 cities, which are experiencing dynamic growth. SUZLON Energy climbed 5% to hit the upper circuit on November 23, snapping a 3-day losing run during which it lost 12%. The gain came after the SUZLON Energy management highlighted its strategic emphasis on non-EPC orders, along with a commitment to inbuilt operations and maintenance services contracts at JM Financial India Conference 2023 on November 21. As one of the 65 companies featured on day one of the conference, SUZLON Energy reported a significant increase in its share of orders from the commercial and industrial segment, rising to 64% in the September quarter from 55% in the previous quarter. Pramara Promotions Limited in daily time frame is trading around 99.05 points with a change of 19.99% and is trading with a net volume of around 134,000 shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 85.40, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 64.79. Srivari Spices and Foods Limited in daily time frame is trading around 201.20 points with a change of 19.98% and is trading with a net volume of around 195,000 shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 162.40, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 83.26. KN Agri Resources Limited in daily time frame is trading around 146.70 points with a change of 19.03% and is trading with a net volume of around 209.6 thousand shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 129.95, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 63.05. For the stock recommendation we have, FDC Limited looks good and can be bought at 410 rupees, keeping a stop loss of 394 rupees and a target of 427 rupees.
You can reach us via phone, WhatsApp, or email using the information listed on the screen. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more financial insights. And, as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, happy investing.